Yamaha continues its legendary story with the launch of the new Hyper Naked series.
What if I told you that Yamaha has just taken one of its most iconic long-distance adventure machines and elevated it into something truly remarkable? The year is 2026, and the Super Ténéré name, a name whispered with respect in desert rallies, on mountain passes and in remote corners of the world, has been reborn in the form of the XT1200Z Super Ténéré. For decades, this motorcycle has stood as Yamaha's ultimate big-bore adventure bike, but this time, they've gone further, blending legendary reliability with cutting-edge innovation. And stay with me until the end, because Yamaha has tucked a surprise into the new Super Ténéré that nobody saw coming. The Super Ténéré story stretches back to the Dakar rally days, where the Tenere name was carved into sand dunes and written into history. Riders came to trust it not because it was flashy, but because it was unbreakable. The XT1200Z, first introduced in 2010, became Yamaha's flagship adventure tourer, designed to take on the BMW GS series and carve its own path across continents. Now, in 2026, the legend evolves once again. Let's start with the heart of this new beast, the engine. The 2026 Super Ténéré is powered by an updated 1200cc parallel twin, but this isn't just a refresh. Yamaha has re-engineered it with lighter internals, improved cooling, and an advanced variable valve timing system. The result is around 115 horsepower and 115 Newton-meters of torque, delivered in a way that feels both smooth and muscular. The engine character remains true to the Tenere spirit: strong low-end grunt for climbing rocky trails, a mid-range punch for highway overtakes, and enough top-end stamina to carry you fully loaded across entire countries. What makes this engine truly shine, though, is refinement. Yamaha has integrated a new dual-axis balancer system that makes the vibrations almost disappear, giving the bike a level of smoothness that feels closer to a multi-cylinder touring machine, while still keeping that rugged adventure soul alive. Long days in the saddle no longer feel like a test of endurance. Instead, they feel like an invitation to keep going. But an adventure motorcycle is never just about the engine. It's about the chassis, the suspension, and the way it carries itself across the world's toughest terrain. The 2026 Super Ténéré is built on a revised steel and aluminum hybrid frame that balances strength with agility. Despite being a large-capacity machine, Yamaha has trimmed weight by over 15 kilograms compared to the outgoing model, bringing it closer to rivals in agility while keeping its reputation for bulletproof durability. Suspension is handled by fully adjustable KYB units with electronic adjustment available at the push of a button. Riders can select preload, damping, and rebound settings on the fly, adapting instantly to solo rides, two-up touring, or heavily loaded expeditions. With 220 millimeters of travel front and rear, the bike is equally at home on bumpy highways, gravel back roads, and rocky trails. Add in the spoked 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels, and it's clear Yamaha built this machine to play off-road, not just pose in showrooms. Technology has become an essential part of adventure bikes, and Yamaha has stepped up in a big way. The new Super Ténéré comes with a large, full-color TFT display that's not just beautiful but functional. Smartphone integration allows turn-by-turn navigation, music control, and even group ride connectivity, so you can see where you're riding. Companions are on the map in real time. Riding aids have been expanded as well. The bike offers multiple riding modes: touring, sport, off-road, rain, and 2 fully customizable user modes. Traction control, wheelie control, and cornering ABS are all standard, with fine adjustments possible for experienced riders. Cruise control has been upgraded with adaptive radar assistance, meaning the bike can automatically adjust speed to maintain safe following distances on highways. It's a subtle but game-changing feature for riders who rack up thousands of miles at a time. Comfort is where the Super Ténéré has always excelled, and Yamaha has refined it even further. The seat is redesigned with a dual-density foam, offering both long ride support and comfort. Seat height is adjustable between 845 and 870 millimeters, making it accessible while still tall enough for off-road ground clearance. The windscreen is electronically adjustable, reducing buffeting and fatigue. At high speeds, handlebars are wide, foot pegs are positioned perfectly for standing or sitting, and heated grips and seats are now standard equipment. Fuel range is another highlight. The bike's 23-liter tank, paired with improved efficiency, gives riders a realistic range of over 450 kilometers on a single fill. For adventure riders, that's the kind of range that builds confidence to go further into the unknown, whether you're crossing deserts or navigating remote mountain passes. Now, let's get to the surprise. Yamaha has introduced something entirely new, an Adventure Pro Pack for the Super Ténéré. This isn't just a set of accessories, it's a factory-developed upgrade that includes an auxiliary fuel cell integrated seamlessly into the rear, subframe, a reinforced skid plate, larger panniers, and a satellite-based emergency communication system. With this pack, the Super Ténéré transforms from an already capable adventure tourer into a long-distance expedition machine, ready for journeys across continents without relying on aftermarket solutions. Yamaha is sending a message. The XT1200Z isn't just another adventure bike, it's your gateway to the edge of the map. Who is this motorcycle for? It's for the riders who dream big, for those who see a line of mountains on the horizon and feel compelled to find out what's on the other side, for those who want a machine that can commute during the week, then carry them across deserts or tundra on the weekend. It's for solo adventurers and two-up couples alike, because the Super Ténéré is equally happy carrying just you and a tent or two riders with full luggage for months at a time. The 2026 Yamaha XT1200Z Super Ténéré isn't trying to be the fastest, the flashiest, or the most luxurious. What it is trying to be and what it achieves is a reliable, rugged, and supremely capable partner in adventure. It respects its Dakar-inspired roots while embracing the future of motorcycle technology. It's the kind of bike that doesn't just ask you where you want to go. It asks you why you haven't left yet. So, what do you think? Has Yamaha done enough to keep the Super Ténéré at the front of the adventure class? Or does it still have to prove itself against the likes of BMW's GS or Honda's Africa Twin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This has been your deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha XT1200Z Super Ténéré. Thanks for riding along with me. This is Acer Rider, signing off. Until next time, ride far, dream big, and never stop exploring.